Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. I'm Mark Goldbridge and this is your latest football transfer news. And I tell you what, we've got some interesting stuff going on. Liverpool again looking like they might pull off a super deal with Wirtz. Man City out of the race, Liverpool very much in the race. We've got an update from David Ornstein on that. Also, Liam Delap is doing a tour. He's been in Manchester yesterday. He's going to be in London, aren't we? And he's going to speak to other clubs as well. He's apparently waiting on Champions League football as well to decide where he's going to go. Should there be a big queue for Liam Delap? I want your thoughts on that. And also, I want your thoughts on Man United against Tottenham. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live on the United stand. Massive watch along. That bottle of wine up there, if you know, you know, cost 150 quid. Bought by a whip around on the United stand. Not me. I wouldn't spend 150 quid on a bottle of wine. I wouldn't spend 150 quid on a family meal. Oh, just tight. No. But yeah, big night tomorrow on the United stand. But who do you want to win? Who do you want to win? I actually heard Simon Jordan saying he wants Spurs to win. Wouldn't have expected anything else. But no, that's his right. Who do you want to win in that one? We've just heard from Ange. Bergvall and Maddison will not be back. Man United have got Xerxes, Yoro and Dilap back. United have got to win, but I'm biased. Anyway, let's get into the transfer news. It's not the Liverpool channel, by the way. I read the comments. Thanks for all the comments yesterday. I know there was a couple of controversial topics in there, but look, that's life. But I do read the comments, and it's not a Liverpool channel. It's just Liverpool are doing transfer business. No one else is at the moment. It will be Arsenal, it will be Chelsea, it will be other clubs. But this is what David Ornstein has said, because Liverpool fans are getting excited. I even saw a Liverpool fan taking a post from Wirtz of a swimming pool saying, do you think it's a clue he's going to Liverpool? Swimming pool, Liverpool. They'll grab anything. Also, Frimpong, of course, from Leverkusen. But this is what David Ornstein says. And before I say that, I just want to say, even if Liverpool don't do this deal, what I like about this, if I was a Liverpool fan, which I am obviously not, but if this was Arsenal or Man United or whoever, what I would like about this, if I was Liverpool, is that Wirtz is available about 120 million. If you don't get him, that money will get spent elsewhere anyway. So it's the effort to sign a player of this quality, and it's knowing that that money is available to go and get someone else of that quality as well. So even if you don't get Wirtz, who will it be? But this is what David Ornstein has said. Liverpool do have an interest in Wirtz, but there's no guarantee this will happen. Let's see if he's going to leave Bayer Leverkusen at all. Let's see if he wants to leave Germany. If he does, then Liverpool are going to make a push for him. He's a player they've liked for a long time, but Bayern Munich is possibly the favourites to sign him. Manchester City were in the frame as well, but it seems today that they've pulled out of that, and some are suggesting it's between Bayern Munich and Liverpool. Liverpool will be there for the player of that calibre. You're always going to be interested, but there's no certainty that it's going to go further. And I think at the end of the day, that sort of reiterates what I was saying there. I hadn't actually read that quote. I just had it. Yeah, I think if you're a Liverpool fan, you're probably going to want Wirtz. And even if you don't get Wirtz, it shows an ambition to go and get a player in that position of that quality. So it's scary for the rest of the Premier League, because I was thinking they've got Frimpong. They're going to get Kirkes. If they get Wirtz, you don't need to do anything else. I mean, you can get greedy and do something else, but you've just won the league. You've got two fullbacks and an attacking midfielder of that quality who can play, either side centrally to your wide players. I mean, probably you might go and get another wide player, might go and get another midfielder, I don't know, but might get another centre-back. But it's a very compelling start to a transfer window for Liverpool, and they will be very, very strong with players of that quality coming in. I think Bayern Munich probably are the favourites, but Liverpool are obviously going to have a go. Why are we constantly talking about Liverpool? Because they've won the league. Because they are actually in a position where they can do deals. Some clubs can't. They've still got to see what happens on Sunday in the final day of the Premier League. Some of them have got to wait and see what happens tomorrow in the Man United Spurs game. Some people have still got games. Arsenal are probably looking at players that have still got a bit of jeopardy, but I don't think Leverkusen have got anything else to play for, which is why Frimpong's gone and why Wirtz is trying to get his future sorted as well. Of course, Bayern Munich can offer up the Club World Cup. That's something Liverpool can't offer. But I don't know whether I'd fancy the Club World Cup anyway, to be honest, the volume of games that they have to play. But look, that would be an interesting signing. Let's quickly talk about Liam Delap as well. I want everybody to get their opinion in on this. No doubt he had a very good season for Ipswich. But it is Ipswich. I mean, I think Charlie Ings scored more goals than Liam Delap in his first season in the Premier League with QPR. They also got relegated. I think Agallo scored more goals than Liam Delap in his first season in the Premier League with Watford. So, you know, Liam Delap had a good season, but we've just named a couple of players there that didn't go on to play for Man United or Chelsea. So there is a big queue for Liam Delap, and it came out yesterday that Liam Delap has held talks with Man United. He's going to hold talks with Chelsea and other players. Some are saying, I think unfairly, that he wants Champions League football. I mean, I can't imagine Charlie Austin, not Danny Ings. Charlie Austin is who I should have said. I can't imagine Charlie Austin when he got relegated with QPR scoring 17 goals, ringing people up and saying, "I'll come to you if you're in the Champions League." But Liam Delap's obviously a well thought of player. I listened to what Carragher said last night about I wouldn't go to Man United if I was Dilap. I wouldn't go to Chelsea. I'd go to a club like Everton or somewhere like that where you're the top guy and you can just keep developing for 2 years. I sort of agree with it. I think it might be a step too soon. I might be wrong, but I just think one season in the Premier League with Ipswich and then you're going to go and lead the line for Chelsea and Man United. Obviously, some young strikers have done that, but I don't know. I wanted to bring it into the chat because obviously we've spoke about it on the United stand, but he might not go to United. He might go to Chelsea. I said for years, I don't understand why Chelsea spend all this money and then they don't spend it on a world-class striker. And Liam Delap's not a world-class striker. I think Man United need an experienced striker. I think Chelsea need an experienced striker. I mean, for me, the one name that I always think of Chelsea would be perfect is Osman. And obviously, they're never going to do it, but I think he would be perfect. And I also think that, you know, maybe Liam Delap's very attractive because he's £30 million release clause. And some clubs are run on the bottom line, I suppose. But what your thoughts would be on where he should go and who should be looking at him? I agree with Carragher. I think 2 years at another Premier League club, getting experience, 24, then you make your move. But obviously he wants to make a bigger move now. Let's hope he can live up to it wherever he goes. Let's hope Man United can live up to it, even though that's football. I have to be fair here. Which way are you going on this game? Are you going Man United? Are you going Tottenham? Really big game, of course. Europa League tomorrow night will be live on the United stand. You can join in for that, but you can tune in wherever you want. It's up to you. It's going to be a really, really interesting game. I think a lot of people are going to watch this because it will capture the imagination of a lot of people. I think as a Premier League fan, you're going to watch it because it's Spurs and Man United. And I think it's a flip of the coin final. I've heard people saying I hope Spurs win it because they don't win trophies and Man United do. Obviously, I'm not interested in that nonsense. But I do. What nonsense I am interested in is these people who keep going on about, it's a joke. It's a joke that the clubs that are 16th and 17th are going to finish go to the Champions League. Start of the season, where did you predict Man United and Spurs would be? Probably in and around the top 6, which is where they were last year, although United did finish 8th. And everybody predicted that Man United and Spurs should get to the final of the Europa League. They've got to the final of the Europa League, and now people are going, it shouldn't be happening. It absolutely should be happening, and it absolutely is going to happen. And the Europa League should not change its policy because of some bitter moaning twats. That's my say. But look, obviously, as a United fan, I'm very nervous. I'm not nervous, actually. I'm actually not nervous. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not nervous because I think this is a massive lifeline. Where I will concede people going, how are they in the final, is that Man United and Spurs have had a horrific season where they've let the fans down and they've been absolutely embarrassing. The volume of games they've lost, the points they've accrued is an embarrassment, and that will go down on their CV forever. What this final does, though, for both teams is give them a get-out-of-jail card, a lifeline where they can rescue the season. I don't know why you'd be nervous about that. It's like failing your driving test and instantly being given another chance, or failing your A-levels or GCSEs and instantly being given another chance. You're going to grab that chance, and I think that's what it is for Spurs and Man United. It's a chance. Thinking about nervousness is because you're thinking about losing. If you're thinking about winning, you grab the chance, and that's what I want to see from both. Don't know why we've got that in the top left-hand corner. Disconnected. You want me to end the stream. Okay, well, I am anyway. Get your comments in. Wirtz to Liverpool. What would you think about that? And where will they go if they don't get Wirtz? What will they do with that money if they don't get Wirtz? That's the thing. Liam Delap, is he good enough to be going to Chelsea and Man United? Where do you think he should go? And Spurs or Man United, which way are you going to go? Thanks for watching. Take care. Subscribe, smash a like. Oh, and do me a favour. I'm about to drop some new content on the Mark Goldbridge channel. I said when it got to 390,000 subscribers I would do it. It's only 150,000 subscribers away. So you could be the one to get the new content dropping on my lifestyle channel. Link is pinned in the live chat and in the video description. Click and subscribe. We're getting close. Speak to you later. Thanks for watching. Why is that red in the corner? Disconnected by whatever.